Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is Donna from Tarot to say thank you to everybody. So like, share, and subscribe. You're making the channel grow, and I appreciate it. If you find this video is of value, please hit the like button. Just hit the like button. So Taurus, when you go into a relationship, you invest. You invest in people. You like quality, and you like to get out of something what you put into it. Which is why it's so hard for you to let go of someone or something, whether it be a person or a job or a home, or like, you don't like to let go of things because you like to get everything out of it that you can. You really like to make sure you get your time's worth, your money's worth, your effort's worth, whatever. So you've invested in someone. Now, I mean, I could see right now you're kind of feeling happy and single, even if you're still loosely involved with them, or if you're still kind of with them, but you're kind of happy on your own right now. I think a lot of you are not with this person, but for those of you who are single, I got a singles read. If you want to skip to the last 5 or 6 minutes, we'll go over the singles person's read. But for the rest of you who've been dealing with somebody in the past. Oh, and this is the Gothic Tarot deck I'm using for the past. Links in the description box for all the decks that I use. So you have been through it with this person. I mean, stressful. That's why right now, the Tarot of the Vampires shows the now. That's why right now, I mean, there's been a big change that's actually changed the stability of the situation and made your life more stable, feel more stable. But you're feeling, content right now, and you're doing your own thing. So the reason why you're so content is because you've been through it, and oh my God, man, this person, there's a lot of 10s in this reading. There's like 4 10s, and 2 of them are the same card. It's the 10 of Cups, which is a Pisces card. So you might be dealing with a Pisces or somebody with a lot of Pisces energy. But you felt stabbed in the back. You've lost a lot of sleep. You really thought this was like, a great love. You put a lot of love into this person, and you still love them, which is probably why it's so hard for you to put that final nail in the coffin. You really don't want to. You don't want to hurt them, and you don't want to let them go, but you do want to let them go. But you don't want them to let you go. You don't want to be rejected. Oh my God. Taurus. And I get it, because you like things, you like stability, you like quality, you like things that last, and you like to get out of something what you put into it. So you felt abandoned and left out in the cold by this person. You've even felt poor. I don't know, some of you may have invested financially in them. Maybe they took advantage of you financially. Maybe they didn't put in the same amount of effort emotionally or financially that you did, and you may have felt like they kind of tried to drain you dry in every way. So right now, you're content just where you are. But where is this going? Because you gotta shit or get off the pot. I mean, you gotta tie up some loose ends. You gotta do something. But this person has stressed you out. However, you also know that they have, believe it or not, changed. You don't go into a relationship expecting somebody to change, right? But this person has actually done some evolving, which you didn't think was ever going to happen. And you're still kind of skeptical, like, well, have they really? I mean, I know they have some, but have they really enough, right? So in the future, compliments of the which one is that? The Steampunk deck. This is the Steampunk deck. You in the future are gonna I feel like you're still learning your lesson, aren't you? I mean, you are. Because you've got the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and then at the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Wands. That's the carrying a heavy burden. This relationship has been a burden. And are you still willing to carry the burden in the future? Because you do love them. And I think they really love you. They do. There's a lot of love, but there's a kind of a, how do I put this? It's like both of you, to some degree, both of you are kind of acting like things are better financially than they are. That you don't want people to know if, for example, if you're not doing well financially, or if you're going through it financially, you don't want anybody to know. You don't tell people, "Oh, I'm really hurting." Like, you would not say that, and they're not going to either, because look, it's like everything's fine, everything's great, life is wonderful. Look at me, I've got it all. I've got it going on. So I always think of that card as almost like she's putting on airs, like, oh, everything's fine, you know. But I see at the same time some kind of stepping up. I mean, in the future, I mean, the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups is not bad cards to get for a future reading. The only concern is that you've got the Ten of Wands on the bottom. But look, I mean, this is beautiful, though. This is beautiful energy of the future. So, lots of love being shared, and it's still being kind of a burden. I mean, let's get a little insight into your person. Let's just see who we're dealing with here. Let me see here. This is the black box, the mysterious black box that tells us information. So there's somebody who definitely stands up for what they believe in, and they don't hesitate to raise a stink and say, hey. They say what they want. For comfort, do they like sweets? Do they like comfort food? They like comfort food. Whether this is a man or woman, you get the Girl About Town card, which so they like to be out and about, and they like to be seen. And then something about Tucson, and then July. I don't know if something significant happened in July. I don't know. Maybe you all went through it big time in July. Maybe that's when you spent a lot of time arguing. I don't know. All right, so maybe they're a July birth, born in July. So this person, how do they currently, I'm going to use this deck. This is the Radiant Wise deck, the same as this one, but this is just a new one. How does this person currently feel about you? I mean, I see good things in the future. It's just that my biggest concern is that burden card, because it's still a burden. But there's lots of love, but I do see you trying to it's like a front. Like you're putting on a front, like everything is financially better than it may be. Dressed into the nines, trying to, impress. You're trying to impress. And they're trying to do the same thing, I think. There's no need to do that, but alright, so the Star card, they feel great. They love you. I mean, they see you as the star. That's their feelings. And they want to share with you. And they want to shine with you. What do they think of you overall? What do they think of you overall? Taurus. You work a lot. That you're a hard worker and you put in the work and you work a lot. What do they intend to do with you? Big changes. You got the Tower card again. That is Mars, so that's Aries and Scorpio. So they intend to make big changes. What are they going to actually do with you? Be secretive? Confusing? Unclear? Then you get the King of Cups. That's a Scorpio card. That was a Pisces card. This is a Scorpio card. So they intend to be loving with you. But also argue. Okay, so for now, you're enjoying just feeling single. But things are in the future are going to improve. But I still am concerned about the burden. You're going to carry that burden But you're gonna have 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups also. Now, a lot of people would interpret the Queen of Pentacles in a more positive way than I have. But considering the situation, I think it's fair. It's more of a putting on airs and trying to act like things are better than they are. So, singles. If you're still here, if you're fast forwarding to this, single folks, I got past, present, and future. And the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So you've become very clear about what you want. So when you make a new start in love, you want complete honesty. No bullshit. You've been through bullshit and you don't want any more bullshit. So in the past, you've had a situation where you were really happy, and it, how do I even explain this? This is an Aquarius card. You shined in the past, and it was a very, a growth. There was a lot of growth that happened. Currently, you have a lot of love to give. This is the Queen of Cups. It's the Cancer card. You do have a lot of love to give, and you're just kind of content right now, though. Keep holding on to your love. In the future, this is a Leo card. There's going to be lots of growth. I think in the future, as far as love goes, you may find yourself dating somebody who has Leo energy or very young energy. Pure, warm-hearted, and they're happy. Look, it's the Sun card. That's a great card. So I think that for single Tauruses, I think you're going to have a really, really good situation in the future when you do start dating someone again. In fact, let's see. Can you expect to meet anybody worthwhile in the next 30 days? Yeah. How would you describe this person that you're going to meet in the next 30 days for singles? For the single, Jesus, I guess we could use these, but usually, you know what, here, I usually flip it over, so I'm going to do that. Let's flip it over. Good Lord. All right, so hot ticket. Cat's meow. Okay, so, and once again, a Leo is associated with the lion, so you're going to be very attracted to this person. That you meet in the next 30 days. Okay, so, and then they're going to like to get out and see the sights, explore and see, what's around town, and go to museums and things like that. They might have children, or they might act like a child. Because there's a baby in the picture, and then it says kitties. So they might have kids. But they might have a hobby too. They might like to, they like to have choices. They like having choices. But, and they're creative, and, yeah, I think they're kind of earthy. I think so they might have earth in their chart, like Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, so, and then Oracle cards, let's do, who we reading for next? Aquarius, okay. But Taurus, the ones who've been in a relationship, you have earned the right to feel content by yourself and happy. And I got to applaud you for that, because for those of you who have done, it seems like you've done your shadow work, and that's how you've gotten to the point where, like, you're just happy and content by yourself right now. Even if you're still somehow loosely involved with this person, like if you're separated but you're still dealing with each other, you've done your work. I think they've actually done some growing too. So maybe that's how you're going to be able to have the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups in the future with them. So what Oracle card from the Saints and Angels? We get sleep. So a lot of you need to get more sleep, take time for rest. Sleep sometimes is when you get your best ideas and motivations. You wake up with great ideas. And from the spellcasting Oracle cards, you get, what do we get for that? forgiveness. So you're not perfect, they're not perfect. Forgive yourself for any mistakes you've made, or, you know, don't feel bad like I wasted my time with this or whatever. Forgive yourself and know that you're going to do things that you look back on and go, I probably shouldn't have done that. But as long as you've learned from it, it's all good. Forgive yourself and forgive them for things they've done, because people do dumb shit. And from the Divine Energy Oracle, what do we have? You know what? For the sleep card, I almost want to say, Tauruses, y'all like sensuality and things that look good and smell good and feel good. So maybe to improve your sleep, improve your sleep environment, like change up your bedroom. And if there's anything that's like making negative energy or making it hard to sleep, get rid of that crap. If you gotta repaint, whatever, declutter, change up the, change the room around, whatever you're gonna do. And address your addictions. So there may be Tauruses out there that have been indulging in food or drink or something that's kind of an addictive behavior. So there's that. So we're reading for Aquarius next. Thank you again. I appreciate everybody who has hit the like button and shared and subscribed and donated and everything. I love you guys. Thank you again. All right, I'll talk to you soon.